Hi there, this is Mike of Nearly Enough Dice, and as you may have guessed, today's recording is pretty much starting right from where we left off with the last one. Can I make some platforms? If I can't make platforms on this, I can make some platforms. So here I am, zooming along. I'm heading off to the far west to see what I can find. What I've found so far is 3 areas of corruption, which seems a bit much, I think. And they basically they send monsters towards me pretty much enough that I really can't do much else other than fight them. Like, for example, you know, just move on. I'm going to get some more wood. Actually, I've got to. Yeah, so 3 areas of corruption seems a bit much. This is also going to be a bit of a pain when, if I ever get to hard mode. Yeah, should I ever get to hard mode, all this corruption is going to be quite entertaining to try and get rid of, or to keep contained. Quite impressed I haven't actually managed to get myself killed yet. I've actually gone up to like having 2 gold. I think that's entirely from fighting things on my way west. Go away. So I think that gives you some idea of just how long this has been going on. Oh man. Need better weapons. Need better weapons. Excellent. So much corruption. Go away. Oh, what's that? The ocean! I found the ocean. Sleeping angler. You saved me. You're awful nice. I could use you. I mean, totally hide. Magical islands that float the hut. I did in fact know. Oh, where are you going with this? Right. They say angels in the sky, and I believe these angels have gills, fish and gills around. You must catch one for me. Okay. So hopefully he's going to end up as one of my NPCs. I have never seen it before. So this is corruption right on the beach. But it's not spread because that's one of the kind of corruption, I don't know, tube things. Ah, knocked me right in. It'd be nicer if it would switch weapons when I asked it to, and not after. Right, getting out of here. I think I've got a bit of a problem here. I do not believe this is any kind of ocean that I want to spend any great amount of time in, given the corruption that is right next door. I think I've changed my mind about whether or not, yeah, I think this quite obviously these are palm trees, so maybe this used to be. Maybe it made the sand, and then the terrain generation made the sand, and then it kind of just all the other stuff kind of got put in there afterwards. See how dangerous these crabs are. Very dangerous if I can't hit them. Thought they might have something useful. Some useful drops. We're not going to find that out, am I? No, I'm not. I could, like, wall this over. In fact, I think that's what I want to do. Let's just straight wall this over. Because the knockback, they get knocked back quite a lot, it seems. Maybe because they're small. Not convinced that was worth it. Beginning to... I do have a recall potion. I'm really kind of tempted to use it. Because quite frankly, this side of the map is not interesting me at all. It's just lots of corruption, and then what looks to be it's going to become a corrupted beach. The crabs aren't providing me with anything particularly interesting. And I have to deal with eaters of soul, and they're just really annoying. Why can I not hit him there? No, they're not. They're not. No, I'm just going to use my potion. Oh, don't. Oh. Okay. Apparently, this is home. I thought I'd. Do I not know? I thought I'd put a bed down and set my spawn point and stuff. Well, I guess not. Well, here we are, back home. This is not what I wanted. Oh well, I mean, it does speed things up because I do want to go now. I want to go the other direction, but it's slightly aggravating. Does that mean I didn't set my spawn point right? It's possible the beds don't work the way that I'm used to. There may have been a change because my last update was like 1.2 or something. Specifically, I've got a character. My single, not let's play character is anyway, has got a hoverboard and has not beaten Plantera. And apparently, you now have to beat Plantera to get a hoverboard, or to get the things that allow to get the things that allow you to do a hoverboard, something like that. So it's possible the beds just don't work the way I think they do. So basically, this is going to be for all. Mostly it's for acorns. So when I go planting trees, and they're like but seeing as that I just appear here regardless, I'm just going to do that. Just after a while, you get a bit tired of having to replace the wall every time you come in. Let's find the wall. There's a bit sick out there, but yes, I think. Ah, yeah, okay, fine. Put this down here, okay. Seeds, acorn. And I'll probably make a farm later on and actually have a more dedicated like farm, seed storage kind of thing. I'm definitely going to want some kind of alchemy thing later on. I can't bother right now. Right, let's sell off some junk. vaguely remember saying something about maybe setting up, you know, mannequins of all my old armors, but I suddenly decided I'm not going to do that. In fact. Actually, we'll put the amethyst in here. Anything else here I want to get rid of? There you go. Racking up the mana. I'm racking up the mana and I can't even cast any spells yet. So, highly useful. Right. Bouncy, bouncy. There you go. Oh, no value. Oh, well, take off my hand anyway. Don't need a shackle. Don't need that. Wait. Oh, oh well. Keep the tombstones. I don't know why. I don't know what I plan to do with them. But, what else do I not care about anymore? Mining potions. Increases mining speed by 25%. I didn't know there were those. Hey Wyatt. Shall we talk about crafting? Specifically, not enchantment. Okay. I thought I could make leather at the loom, but I haven't been able to. Maybe I'm just stupid and I don't know what I'm doing it wrong. That is quite likely. I'm pretty stupid. I thought you could make leather at a loom, but apparently not. Oh, it's okay. It's either a workbench or it's a table and chair thing. There you go. Ooh. Quite a lot of lead, not very much tin. Just realised something, I've got 9 of these. Yay. Really want to do some proper deep delving. Heavy workbench. Kind of tempting. I've got a demonic lead pickaxe. My axe is still copper, so let's go for lead tool. At which point I've run out of lead. Which is sad, but there you go. Can make a few bits and pieces of this thing. paid for torches just now, so okay. That's a thing. Campfires. That might be a useful thing next time I go adventuring in dangerous places. Take a campfire with me. Life regen is slightly increased. So I got some leather. I don't know what I want to do with leather. I don't know what leather's useful for. Oh. Mana crystals 5 now. Yay, it's daytime. Alright, chuck back in. I'm gonna be very tempted to next time I have the opportunity make a heavy workbench. I have no idea what heavy workbenches do. But it is a tempting thing. Well, it's daytime. Let's see what I can see on the other side of the world. See how many corruptions there are. Oh, hang on. Did I bring my leather with me? I did. Oh, that's all that leather's useful for. But I might as well sell my old copper tool. That's a wooden hammer. Did I only ever have a wooden hammer? That's not very clever of me. Right. And I got my recall potion so I can come back here anytime I feel like it. I need for wood. That's wood. Abraham and the traveling merchant. I take it that's different from the merchant who's already there. Hello, Abraham. Zebra skin, chalice, bricklayer, increased tile plating speed, 10 gold, no. Ammo box, reduces ammo usage by 20%, red cape. Speaking of money, until such time as I actually get myself a piggy pack, which I should probably do now, to be perfectly honest. I'm just going to chuck all the cash monies there. So that way when I come back I know exactly how much I've gained from my journeys. So I've travelled pretty much as far as I could possibly want to the west, so now we're going to find the east. So, well, one thing I do know is that does tell me that the dungeon is not that way. The dungeon is this way. So let us see what we can see. Interesting to see if there's going to be another 3 lots of corruption going this way. Ah, it's winter, that's right, I remember now. I'm sure there are entertaining things to do with snow and ice, but I don't know any... I've never really had any, much of a, Again, it's another thing, it's just stuff I've not had much experience with. I think this is about as far as I've got. Well, no, because there are, in fact, torches. So I must have got further than that. Yeah. I think my vague memory is I did find some corruption on this route. Nothing else for us yet. I do approve of having extra defense. It is kind of interesting because that means that there's a whole bunch of ledge stuff that I don't now need to make because just random drops and I got some rather tasty armor. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember this bit. Well, I remember being impressed with being able to dig diagonally very easily. I'm easily impressed. Must be said. Oh. Is that just stone, or is that something interesting? That is timber, which I believe qualifies as interesting. Right, so corruption. So far, there's just the one corruption. Come on. Oh, this looks painful. Of course, that's fine. Ah! Oh well. Probably going to be eaten by that worm thing anyway. Ah! Come on! How much headroom do you need? Fill in those gaps. I didn't need 2 lots for that. Because one click it gives you like 4. I didn't need that much to move the walls. I have a sneaking suspicion I actually have a supply of wood walls down here. Anybody not have a room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't get a room because you don't get a room. So I made 40 copper and 4 silver, because you lose half for getting deaded. Yeah, look at I had all that wood wall down there. I could just use that. Didn't have to make new wood wall at all. What am I like? Probably. There we go. Well, I'm not particularly running out of healing potions, so that's alright. Right now, where was I? Heading off into the wilds, that's where I was. Then I got killed because I fell down a hole. Because I'm good at this game. Very good. I am the very model of a Terraria. Terraria. A sneaking suspicion I don't actually know if I can make that jump because I've never actually lived long enough to actually walk back. I've always managed to get myself killed. Ow. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to wall over that big corruption hole. I don't know what they are, you know, there's and I don't particularly want to call them corruption holes anymore. That sounds wrong. But corruption hole is the only thing I know to call them. Whee! Oh, lovely ice and snow. Not quite so lovely frost slime, I guess. Ice slime. Suppose that makes sense. That is indeed a pot. I shall go grab it. That was not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Ooh, fine. I'll just oh, right, there is not a wood platform. No wood platform of any description. That is not a situation I want to be in. There you go. You were not worth the aggravation. Yep. There you go. Oh dear me. What I should probably do, and I have done this on other worlds, is make just a big long horizontal kind of underground road. Just have less to deal with. I generally pick the point where you just switch between kind of the ground, the kind of ground that you can just put stuff on. And then there's a layer where you can't do that anymore. You go from having dirt walls to having a different kind of background that you can't place things on. It's getting dark. Yay! Nothing's gonna go wrong. Right, where was the corruption hole I fell into? Was it that one? What's that? maybe I'll go down there again where I've got things like, you know, grappling hooks and stuff. Oh shit! I'm gonna take that as a sign. I'm gonna take that as a sign. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed me jumping, not even falling into holes, jumping into holes. I hope you enjoyed me jumping into holes repeatedly. Oh, dearie me. Like and subscribe if you want more jumping into holes video action. Visit us at nearlyenoughdice.com, and until we meet again, dig, craft, fight, repeat. Thanks so much.